Hello everyone, this is FallenDice and welcome to episode 14 of Burpcraft Feed the Beast with FallenDice. So as you can see, I have been very busy in my cavern, and this is mostly work that was preparation. So what used to be a smaller cavern, some areas you can see, wherever you see like the stone, this obviously used to be filled, and we kind of emptied it out with our filler. This area here I think always went out the furthest, but as we get to other areas here, you'll see that there's a lot of earth moved. And I have a lot of tunnels and stuff up in here, but we've already gone through and I've lit all of the areas up. I haven't changed the floor tile yet, so I'm not sure, and you can see there'll be spots where you'll see he's holding something or other, which has allowed him to stick around. Cobblestone block. But yeah, so I did all that work ahead of time, and I'm not going to do that as part of this episode, but again, some more off-camera work is I'm going to be coming in and taking a mining laser to this. And with explosive shot, I'm going to try and start cleaning this up and giving it more of the look of the original cavern, which is like that. So that's going to take a lot of work to get this part taken care of, but necessary. So today I want to finish the pyramid, the outside of the pyramid. And in addition, I've also figured we might as well, now that I've got the space for it, we're going to start marking out the rest of the city. So before I do any more work up here, there's actually some platforming I need to do. Now this whole thing is supposed to actually sit on a platform that is 2 blocks high. And technically I probably should have did that before I built this, but at this point there's no way I'm going to redo the whole pyramid, so it's just gonna have to be like this, 2 blocks shorter than what it initially would have been. Additionally, it's also gonna go out 80 blocks over to here, and I kind of went and measured this out ahead of time. And the second pyramid is actually, or the 2 pyramids on either side, one of them is gonna go like from about here over to say about here. Part of it's on the platform, part of it isn't. And again, I'm going off the images and stuff that I have from Googling and stuff. So it'll be semi-accurate. I shouldn't say semi, I say mostly accurate. Because I'm realizing there's 2 versions of this out there, and I think maybe it has to do with the time, like the original, and then maybe they tore stuff down, or maybe there's conflicting theories on how it actually looked. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of going with one design over the other. So anyway, so that's that. But first off, yeah, we're going to get this platform done. 2 high over there on the area directly surrounding the pyramid. It's about an extra half block higher than that. There'll be lots of stairways coming down in specific areas, and another building between the pyramid and this pyramid and here. The same with on the other side. And then once I have this platform built, I think it's time to actually work on the wall as well. So I'm going to do this platform first. Then I'm going to set up the wall going around the outside of what the city is. So I can kind of, again, we're framing things, making it easier to position the stuff inside of here. And then I have 2 little buildings that are about to go over here. One of them on the outside here, and the same thing on the other side, and then up top we got the towers up there. So I'm going to build this and that after we get the this work down here done, and that will be, I think, what we'll get on this episode. The next episode I'll probably start framing out some more of the other buildings, just where they're going to go, platforms and stuff like that. And then as we progress, you know, and figure out uses for the different buildings, we'll build them and then start putting stuff inside of it. So anyway, let me go ahead and take care of this first part here, and then I'll come back once I got the platform in, and then we'll move on to the walls. Alright, so here is our basic laid out platform. And I think it probably really should be about 3 high, but I think 3 high would kind of take too much away from our pyramid here. So we're going to go with a 2 high platform, which will still be alright. You can see over here it'll end up coming up to about here on the stairway, so the stairs will come out a little bit further and then they're going to drop back down again. They'll still be along the same lines, and we'll still have the same texture here for this. It's going to kind of repeat itself. Over here you see there's 3 stairway sections that'll be heading up, and these are going to be again textured the same as the sides of the stairs over here. So you'll have the ability to walk up to the 3 different sections, and this one actually will take you up to part of the other pyramid off to the side. And again, this will make a lot more sense as I get further along in the build. Right now it doesn't quite make as much sense, but it will. The platform is now complete, and I've gone ahead and did all the lighting. So once again, no torches, everything is done underneath with a simple micro block to allow the light to come through. I just love how that looks. And it's as big as it's supposed to be, so now it's time. Oh, wow, what did I do there? I was just randomly filling the blocks in. Technically, there should be holes in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2 blocks in the middle. Yep. Alrighty. Yep, that wasn't supposed to be there. And another one over there. But anyway, I'll fix those later. So for this part, like I said, I wanted to, basically it's going to be the same as the stairs heading up that way. So first off, I need to make me some stairs. Oh, how'd that happen? That was interesting. Alright, so there's some stairs. So let's see. Do I want to have it go like this? Is that too far, or do we want to go like that? Let's see. How did I have it on my... Anyway, this is what I kind of look at for my design-wise. Okay, looks like it does go up because I had it 4 blocks going in, which I did have to change it a little bit. So, let's see. If this is going to be the same as before, then I need to get some chiseled. Let's try this first. So that means the chiseled is going to be here, here, there, and there, there, and there. The smooth going up the middle, and that means that it will be like this. Alrighty. The stairs look good, I think. Got them on the front, both sides, and we got them on the back as well. Now, looking at the pictures and stuff like that, I think it's about at least 4 more blocks. I had to widen this ledge here out 2 more blocks to kind of accommodate the extra height of what we're going to do here. So this is going to be 1 more block step up, so it's going to be coming up to about here. We'll move over about 2 blocks, take another step down, move over about 2 more, well I guess maybe 3, a step, 3, and then down the final thing. So it's going to be three different sets of stairs for this part here, but it'll put the pyramid itself on its own little platform that is separate from the other ones. So let me see how we want to work this out. I don't want to use those yet. I'd like to just use regular ones, and then we'll, once we get it kind of worked out. Actually, I should probably put that over here. So if we... regular, where's my regular sandstone? Do I have more? I do. Okay, good. Alright. So if we do it like this, sometimes inventory tweaks can be a little bit of a pain. Alright, so we still have this much space here, so I'm thinking one more to that. And then of course these are going to be like this. And I know I could put normal ones in between, but that's fine. Smooth, regular, chiseled. Okay. Maybe no. This will be the platform. So then this platform here will come all the way out to this point, and obviously all the X's start to show up because that's where I'm going to have to do some adjustments with my lighting. Usually, like with something like this, all I got to do is pop this block here, and then once again put in our transparent block. We can do that on either side, and that'll fix that. And for these ones, actually, what the easiest way to do it'd be to just kind of get rid of this block altogether, because that's the one that was lighting everything, and then just make a fake block. And that'll actually cover all the lighting issues. So I'll do that. But this is going to be the extra platform, I think. That should be good enough right there. Like I said, that'll give us the 3 different sets of stairs that we're coming down. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So I think that works. I think that'll be a good distance between the two. So once again, let me go ahead and do all this part here off camera, and I will be back in a moment. And that is now complete. So we've got the 2 tiers now leading up to the stairs, so I think that looks pretty cool. And we got our platform as well, a little step up for the pyramid. Now it's time to put in the 2 offshoots. And from what I can tell looking at the pictures, it pretty much comes up to close to the edge here, so I'm going to say about here. And then as far as coming close to the edge, I think it's about another block in between there as well. Maybe one less. Obviously it would be a little bit bigger if we were to go down 3 more levels. I think it'd be 1 more block over, so actually not too bad. Height wise, well, we're only 5 high now, whereas originally it would have been 9, so it's going to be a little shorter than I think the original was. But again, that's just because the base of my pyramid should always have started at that level there, not the floor level. But at this point, it's way too much work to try to adjust the whole thing. Yeah. So we'll just have to be happy with the where it is right now. So let's see. I'm going to say from the looks of it, it's probably... I'm going to go 6 out. And then again over here. Now, as well, the 2 sides look to be a little bit wider. I'm going to be having 2 very large pillars in the center, and that'll kind of help me plan out the size of this. So if we were to skip 2 and put you here, skip 2 and put you here, that's going to give us, what, 4 in the middle? I think that'll work. Alrighty. Now the thing is we need to put our bases down for these. And I'm thinking 3 high should be good. Let's see. Triple cover if I combine 2. Nope, I don't want to do that. If I just add, there we go, sandstone slab. I think that'll be the perfect size, to be honest. So we'll pull you out, lay them down. This is just like what I was doing with my temple entrance. They fit in like that, and it actually makes them look a lot more like an actual pillar. So let's see if I can get that on there. Good. Try that again. Gotta get the right. And perfect. Okay. And then, let's see. Experimenting on camera. This is the way I actually used to do all my stuff. This was pretty much the gist of most of my episode. But let's see. Alright. Now this runs across here. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, good. I was trying to remember if the top of the pillar was going to interfere with this. Alright, so there's that. This is our entrance here. Now the only thing is we want to go like this at the top now. Oops. We'll see how this looks to see if I need to go at any higher at all or if this will look okay. It's okay, but I think it needs to be taller. So we're gonna go one higher. It just needs to, as far as the size, it looks too wide compared to its height. So let me raise the roof on this real fast. Alright, so that's with it one higher, and I do definitely like that better. That just kind of, it fits it better. It looks more like it fits. So now the rest of this just basically kind of builds into the rest of the pyramid. So this is just gonna start to form in like this, and then the same with this next level up. And I think that's the height we went to, right? Yep, right here. So let's see from the side then how this is gonna look as well. Good, that fits in rather well. We just got to add in our wall, throw in some stairs, and then I got to figure out exactly how I want to use this as my entrance, because I've kind of thought that this is going to have to be my entrance just because the stairs, the way I've been using them, it's just not the way it's supposed to be. So let's see, and actually I need you to go away, and I think just place a normal block in there and see how that looks. Nice. Okay, that works. Except, dang it, that actually is supposed to come over to this point and then encompass this part of the building as well. It's supposed to be a lot bigger. Man, I must make it taller than 2 because then it's going to look narrow again. Alright, let me rip all this down and try to match this up a little bit better, and I will be back in a sec. So, this is the new height on here, and a couple things to show. First off, you know, I think this actually works well. We'll step back here and take a peek at it from here, and I think the scale looks pretty good compared to what it's supposed to, so I'm happy with that. So we'll be able to recreate that on both sides. Second thing is up top. One of the cool things about the micro blocks is, first off, you know, they're transparent. So if you put the torch underneath there, it lights everything up. The second thing is if you're not wanting to light it up, if you want a dark spot, all you got to do is place one over there. See, as soon as I remove it, there's our X. That means we can spawn there. But because this is a transparent block, they can't spawn on top of these. So putting this up here makes this entire area non-spawnable even though it's not lit up. So that's another cool feature. So I opened things up a little bit in here. I got to figure out exactly how to make this an entrance in, because that's the whole purpose of this, is we're going to be closing up this section here. You know, the stairs are meant to get us up to the top, and I wanted another way of getting inside, so that's what this is going to be. And makes a pretty nice sized room, so I'll have to come up with something to stick inside of here as well, but I'm trying to figure right now exactly how I want this to work. And what I'm thinking is we're probably going to take and just expand this part of that room here, and we'll make it actually fill into the entire area. And then somewhere we got to make some stairs coming in. So we'll have a nice large entrance room here. I just need to come up with how do I want to do the stairs. And that I'm not sure yet. Let's see. First off, we need to obviously extend our stairway, and then we're gonna need to do lighting and stuff for that. But I'm hoping like with the floor, I say stairway, with extend my floor. Let's hope that with the floor extended, and I can actually kind of get a better look at how this feels from inside. Then I can get a better idea of how I want the stairways coming down to be. Or at least that's how I usually do this kind of stuff. So let me just knock these out here really fast. Or, well, not really fast, but as fast as we can. And then we'll just jump upside there again and see what feels right here for this. Make a way out. Alright. Throw a couple torches down. So if we come in here, I'm thinking the stairways down needs to be here. So if I were to say 1, 2, 3, that gives me 3 in there, 3 on there. I like how that feels. Put this down here. Alright, and that could be the entrance inside. Then it's just a matter of, once again, kind of decorating it up so it feels a little better than just a, you know, monotonous stairway with the same textures as everything else. But yeah, this works. So let me play with this a little bit here off camera. I may actually expand this out or drop this down. I haven't decided yet. I mean, it's already a fairly nice large roof. So again, let me play with this a little bit off camera here, and then I'll come back when I kind of have a better idea of how I want to tie this all in. So I will see you guys in a few. I like how this turned out, I think, so far. I almost wish there was a path right here, just because obviously this is going to be my entrance, and it doesn't really kind of fit, but it is what it is. So I put up a wall in here first of all, because I didn't like being able to see into the pyramid from out here. It just didn't seem to fit right. Even though there's really no doors yet, there's still an angle. I mean, you'd have to really come over here to be able to see and even then you still can't quite see inside. So that works for me. Pillars are good. I like how they are. And then we come inside, and you can see this here I used some more of the micro blocks to give a little bit of a texture to the entrance. We've got the chiseled blocks going around there, and then the smooth, and then some half blocks, so you can see there's even a little bit more texture from the regular sandstone to the half sandstone, so the light from behind shines through. And then we come over to here, and this is our entrance down inside of the actual temple. So I think that'll be okay. This is not going to be here. This whole thing is not going to be here. By the way, if you've been wondering what this is as we're going through, obviously you see the sandstone coming out. I finally made myself a sandstone generator when I ran out, and it's already filled up. And I actually put that upstairs. I suppose I can show that off real fast here. It's similar to the one before, only since it was in a more permanent place. This time I figured I would do a better job of making it look better, I guess, so to say. And I'm also sending off all of my extra honey to spawn now. So I just to make sure I keep an eye on this for propolis in case, like here, it's getting an excess amount, because once it gets to 64, it does stop it. But anyway, we'll come over here, and I guess I can turn you back on now. No, you were still on. And you're out. Nice. That's right, I moved him over here. I hadn't realized that there wasn't a tank that was taking this back in spawn. They had made a public frequency for it, and I plugged it into the public frequency, but it wasn't going anywhere. So I went ahead and fix that. There's actually a tank in town now. So all of the excess here now is being sent there since I was just voiding it. But yes, here's our new sandstone generator. And I did it like this just because I wanted to use the shape of the room in here, as well as, I don't know, make it look a little bit different, more unique. So it's all gold piping, so it's fast. But by the way I moved everything and placed it, nothing's touching each other. There's an MFSU like right under here that I set after I routed the power up here. And I believe I got like 7 overclockers in here, so it's pretty much using up everything it possibly can. I'm not actually voiding anything. This is actually, if I could send more cobble here, it would probably make some more. So it's actually doing really well. I think the problem we used to have was that the gates just weren't fast enough. So now they can pump things out quick enough so I could actually send in more if I wanted to, because I'm not getting a buffer here or there. So anyway, plenty of sandstone. So now that we got that one done, I will do the second one off camera. I'm not going to repeat that one again, because like I said, we've already done that one. So the next thing is going to be up top. So this is going to be over there and there, which will bounce things out, and you'll be able to see it better from a distance, as well as what's going to be going up top next. So let's head up top there and kind of get an idea how we want this to look up here. There's going to be another platform being built up here as well. So let me go ahead and bring our picture back over here again. Let me find a... No, we'll bring it over here. We'll find a good one again. I was using this one as a good basis for how to build that, and I think it turned out pretty well. But let's see. I don't like how that one looks in those pictures. There we go. And we'll use this one again. So basically it looks like it's going up at about the same angle as the walls here, maybe even a little bit sharper. And from the looks of things, I think we'll give it like maybe 2 blocks from the edge for the platform. And the platform looks like it's going to be 1 block high. And then, let's see. So that means we're going to be 1, 2, there. All the way up here. And I never was able to do the lighting up here like I did the other ones, because this is actually only a 1 high ceiling. The one place in my entire base that only has 1 high ceiling. So I'll work something out eventually on how to kind of fix that. But also you can see from that picture as well that I do have a little lip thing here I need to work out, and I'll do that after I get these built. But from the picture it looks like it's about half of the roof. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 28. So we want it to be 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You know, I may go a little bit longer. I hope that'll work here. So this is going to be our platform. Oops, don't need chisel yet. This will be our platform. So let me get the platform set up. I'm going to play a little bit with the lighting here, and then I'll come back when we're ready to start planning the buildings up here. We partially figured out our lighting issues. In here at least. This ring around here, I've got some torches down. Unfortunately, I had to go one up on the covers to conceal it. But this is actually going to be the outside layer. So the other pyramids will actually be running off like this. So I'm thinking it probably will have an interesting look to it. We'll see. If I don't like it too much, then what I just do is I'll have to just run and level this all the way across, and then it'll actually be the same height. So we'll see when I get the walls and everything up. The Entrances, I went ahead, like the pictures and everything, it's almost lined up with the stairs going up, but I didn't want to have it that far out, so what I did is I lined it up with the actual stairs and not the sidings of them. Once it's all done, if it doesn't look the way exactly how I want it to, I can always widen it. It's not going to take much to throw in a couple extra blocks to the side. And mostly it would actually be entail, where's my smooth, just copying. So it'd almost be I'd just be like going like this again. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, like that again. But I think this will work just fine. As well, we're going to be having some entrances here, but I'll worry about that once I get it in. First off, though, let's bring up our picture again here. Let's see. It looks like they're pretty well centered from all the way around the outsides of the platform. So the same distance that it is from the outside, which is 2 blocks, is the same as it's going to be from the center. And this is the center here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the question is, oops, and I got the wrong blocks again. Question is do I want to have it 4 apart or 2 apart? Because from the picture, it is pretty close. So I think we're just gonna have to go like that. So it's gonna be, this will be the base of all of our buildings, and then it's gonna be pretty steep going. But like I said, I plan on doing it the exact same slope as what we used for our other walls. These ones here. So it should look pretty good. We just have to find ways every three blocks on the first one and then 4 on the second one. I got to do a kind of a little bit of a lip, so I'll figure that out when I get to that point. But so these are actually bigger than I was kind of originally thinking they were going to be honest. But that's good, because when you look at it from a distance, that's not too bad. I want to, you want to be able to see it from a distance, so that should be good. Alright, so that'll be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be our first layer up. And like before, I'm putting the inside wall in because I'll be going around the outside, and I'll end up placing the, I forget, I think it was triple slabs and something. I'll have to go and pull a couple out to get the actual block types again. But I placed them against the full blocks on the inside, so I'll do that again. But that also gives me an idea what the wall is going to be on this first floor as well, because it'll be 3 high, and this will be our inside wall. All right, let me go ahead and figure out what those other blocks are, and let me go ahead and put up this first tower here, and I'll show you what it's going to look like, because again, we're getting towards the point where I think I'm starting to get into a longer episode, and I really wanted to try and keep this one shorter. So let me do a little bit of this off camera, and I will be right back. I like the angle. This definitely has the angle that it's supposed to. It's definitely darker in certain areas, and I'm thinking that because we're using these, get that out of my face, because we're using these micro blocks, that I can do something along the lines of this. Let me get a full block here, and then we'll put you back again. Oops. There we go. And then that should actually, that's perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to do that on the entirety of this, because I like how that looks, but I still need to put in that lip. And I think as far as the lip's going to go, we'll just end up putting like a corner, if I get like a half slab, Let's do this. So we get the sandstone slab, cut them in half, gets us the slab strips, and then I should be able to go to the actual full block, which I think is this. There we go. And then I can just run that across the top like this. And I think that'll give me that look. Yep. Okay, that's perfect. So I'll do that around there, and I got to do another one in the middle and another one I think towards the top, as I think. Nope, just yeah, and the top. So one more towards the middle and then one at the top. And that, I think, will give me the perfect look of what I'm going for. Nice. This is actually turning out way better than I was hoping it would. Alright, well, let me work on this, finish this up, and I'll come back and I'll show it to you real quick. And then I'm going to break off to complete the other one and downstairs so I can give you the completed pyramid before we sign off. So I will be back shortly. And that is what it looks like once it is lit up. The only thing I'm kind of iffy about is the placement on that middle lip. And I'm wondering if I put it somewhere in the middle, how it would look. Because I checked and it would actually fit over these other ones. The problem is it doesn't stick out quite as far. Like say, let's drop it 1, 2, let's probably put it here. Okay, yeah, it would only stick out that far there, and if we went on that one, it would stick out a little bit further. And this one, it doesn't even stick out at all. It's too big. Okay. Well, that works. It's not perfect, but it definitely works. Now, let's see if we head all the way down here. How does that look from a distance? Because that's the other thing, too, is this is like the centerpiece of the city. Okay, good. We can definitely see it. And because of the lighting, it definitely shows up as well. Nice. It'll look even better once we get the other one built. And then, of course, get our other, I don't even know what to call that, but our entrance over there built as well. And then it'll be complete. So, I'm going to take some time now, because this is definitely going to take a bit of work to get those two built. But I'm going to go ahead and build the second tower and the second offshoot entrance over here. And then I will come back when it's all done and we'll take a peek and see how she's looking. So I will see you guys in a little while. There she is. Both pyramids up top. We got both entrances here on the side. Actually, I'm about to run out of food here. Let me do that real fast. Both entrances on the side. I'll take you over there. And I did a little playing around with some of the lighting up top as well. So not too bad. Recreated the same entrance down so they both come down here the exact same way. That's going to get moved, and I've already decided where I want to put it. One of the main buildings is a big one that's like right here facing it. It's a big half a circle. It's kind of weird. So it's going to be an interesting one to build, but I think this is like, it's right in the center of the city, so I think it's the perfect place for the beacon. We'll have it going up in the only time that the actual sky is visible. So that'll be cool. Like I said, we have both of those there now. So now we'll be heading up to the top. And it's got 3 entrances, or 3 doors in each one of these, so it matches up. It looks really cool having them both there now. I went ahead and expanded this all the way across because it just looks better. And I expanded it into here because once again with our one high floor, the only way for me to put lighting in was to stick it in the raised level. So basically it's in this there, and I had to put the cover slab over the top of it. I also made it exact on the same corner where all the lighting is for the outsides. So again, it lights up the outside of the pyramids up top here. But it also kind of makes it cool, I think it looks cool inside of here as well. And a little bit of lighting. So one of these is going to be at least the entrance to my portal room. I'm not sure what the other one will be yet. It'll be something. We'll come up with something good for it. But that's for another day. I think on our next episode, it's going to be to set up the wall. They have the platform here for the next couple large buildings and all. But this here isn't really a road. It was meant to be the wall going around the outside. And so we're going to figure out where the wall is, because that's going to help us frame in the rest of our city. And then we can build up some, you know, figure out what the wall is going to look like. The outside can be different things, like tree farms or animal farms or different cool things. So we'll have a lot of possibilities to do with the outside space, but that's going to be grass. So I'm going to have to go through and do that half slab for the covers on the lighted areas. And eventually we're going to have to go through here and change the surface type, both for the city, which will be the sandstone, and for the outskirts, which will be the grass. But since I didn't know exactly which was which yet, I went ahead and left it. Man, that looks so good now. Oh, I love that. So anyways, that'll be our next one. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys are too. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you next time.